It's Kroger. Today I'm going to be showing you how to replace a render if you do not have Xpacker. Xpacker adds a lot of flexibility and your ability to do your own custom renders, but I'm going to show you how to kind of bypass that for those of you who just can't get it or want to try to make your own uh, files that haven't been published to the community yet. So first thing we're going to do, you're going to want to go into the official render database thread, and you're going to want to open up the render database, which brings you here, and you're going to want to open up the render spreadsheet, which will bring you to this Google Doc. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to replace John Cena with a render of AJ Styles that I have created. So what you need to do first is you're going to open up your type A, B, or C pack directory document from your game directory. I do recommend copying and pasting somewhere to have somewhere separate to work with it. I advise to not work inside the game directory at all. Just seems to cause issues, and you're not really backing anything up. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to type A will be the images that are on like the transition screens and stuff. Type B are going to be the images that you'll see on the like selection menu, and type C will primarily be ones like when you're creating a stable and you're scrolling through and they have their little image there. So we're going to type B because this is the most evident one. I'll show you my game really quick. Just show you John Cena's untouched right now. There he is. We're gonna, like I said, gonna replace him with AJ Styles. So what you need to do is open this in HXD. If you don't know how to do that, right click it, open with HXD. You're gonna have to find your own download link. I don't have one. Pretty simple. It's freeware, but get that open. So what we're gonna do is we're going to find. We're going to search for Cena and make sure this is set on forward for your initial search. So here is where the file and the render actually begins and as its compressed version. So what we need to do is we need to write down exactly where that starts. So it starts at offset 46C800 right there. If you're new to hex, it'll be wherever. If this is 00, this is 01, 02, 03, 04, etc., etc., and it says up at the top there as a reference. But so this one is 46C800, pretty simple. What you want to do is you want to click below that PACH, and we're going to search for PACH as a text string, and we want to go forward again, and it'll bring us to, this is where the next image starts. This is Shawn Michaels Retro, apparently. So you want to select right before where the next PACH starts. Go in front of the dot, not behind the dot. If you go behind the dot, it causes some issues. What we're going to do is we're going to go Edit, Select Block. Now, when you have the Select Block open, you'll see here this is the ending offset. This is where your mouse was or the cursor was. Let's write this down. 4EF, 7FF. So that's where the image starts and that's where the image ends. So we need to put where the image starts. 46C800. Okay. So now we've got that whole thing selected, and we're just going to copy. We're going to go New. We're going to Paste. And we are going to go Save. And we are going to save this. Actually, I already have it created. I'll delete this one really quick here. Make room. But we're going to be naming it Cena B because it's the type B file. And name it. I like to just save it as a backup. You can save it as pretty much any extension you want. Doesn't really matter as long as you can open it in HXD. So there we go. Got that created. Now we can close that. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to open up the database, and we're going to look for WWE Current. I want this AJ Styles. Let's open it up and download it. Once that's done, you'll see in here that there will be 6 different files. There are 3 that are going to be just A, B, C, DDS images, and then there's going to be 3 that are the different PACHs that I've named. So let's extract this into my folder, renders final. Oh, I probably need to select all of them. Yes to all. There we go. So once we've downloaded those, we'll see those right in the folder here. So those are AJ Styles. Since we're working in the B, we want to replace it with the B. The one thing you need to check and make sure that there's not going to be an issue is our AJ Styles PACH-B is 493 kilobytes and our Sina B is 524. The Sina file has to be bigger than the AJ Styles file. If it's not, that's going to become an issue, okay? So make sure that there is that separation so that you have room. If the AJ Styles is bigger than the Sina, you're not going to be able to replace that. So it just kind of, it's a limitation, and there's not a whole lot of ways around it. So it is what it is. So let's open up the AJ Styles PACH. I saved it over Brad Maddox, so you see Brad Maddox information in here. But what we're going to do doesn't really matter, other than if you go to replace it in the future, just to make sure you know that I'm going to be searching Brad Maddox instead of John Cena. So what we're going to do is we're going to go and find Cena again. Now I'm going to search all, and there it is. And since we copied the entire AJ Styles PACH, I did Control-Shift-End, and then I did Control-C to copy it. Alright, I think I did. I'll do it just again to be safe. We're going to put our cursor at the beginning of the PACH, and we're going to paste right. Do not paste insert. Paste insert will cause issues. So paste right. Now you'll see there's still a leftover file from Cena. So what we want to do is leave the cursor exactly where it is, and we're going to go edit, select block. Actually, scratch that. Edit. I'm sorry. Yes, edit, select block, and then we're going to have to put in ending offset, which is again where the Cena image file ended. This 4EF7FF. Select that, so it's got everything selected. Make sure it doesn't overlap into the next file. And we're going to go edit, fill selection, hex values 00, and we're just going to click OK. What that does is it fills it all with just 00 blanks. So good to go. We're going to save this, and we can close out of this entirely. This type B was where we were working. Now, unless you change the setting, HXD will make a backup. Make sure that the backup and the file you modded are the exact same size. If they're not, you did something wrong. Delete the modded one and work on the backup and start over. Okay? Can't stress enough, file size is a big thing. You got to make sure that they're all the same. Okay? So, since they're the same, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this over into my game directory and copy it, copy and replace. So now when we go in, there we go. You see that John Cena has been turned into AJ Styles. So that's pretty much it. Like I said with the B, that's only the front page. With a screen selection, so you'll have to do the same thing for A and C. Let me know if you have any issues. I'll try to help you out. Again, I'm probably not going to help out a lot of questions that I've addressed inside this video. It's pretty straightforward, self-explanatory, but I'm always happy to try to help out. Alright, thanks guys, have a great day, and we'll talk to you later.